I woke up in his bed and realized I wasn't alone. Another woman was there, comfortable, laughing, like I didn't exist. And all I could think was, how did my life end up here? That question didn't come from nowhere. It was the sound of years collapsing at once. I wish that was the worst part of the story. It was. My name is Naomi. I wasn't reckless. I wasn't wild. I was the girl people trusted. Church on Sundays, scripture in my bio. The one everyone said had so much potential. But here's the part no one saw. That image didn't protect me. It hid what was already breaking. I didn't lose myself all at once. I lost myself quietly, patiently, one compromise at a time. I met Marcus when I was 22. He wasn't loud or flashy, just intentional enough to make me feel special without ever offering clarity. He never called me his girlfriend, never defined us, but he also never let me go. And I stayed. At first, I told myself I was being patient. Then I called it loyalty. Then I called it love. Years passed. I stopped asking questions that made him uncomfortable. Stopped correcting behavior that hurt me. Stopped voicing needs that made me sound demanding. I learned how to shrink. When friends asked, "So what are you two?" I smiled and deflected. He's private. We are taking it slow. I'm praying about it. But deep down, I knew the truth. I was waiting to be chosen by someone who enjoyed not choosing. The night everything finally broke, he texted me after midnight. "I miss you. I need to see you." I felt that familiar warning in my chest, the one I'd ignored for years. And I ignored it again. I fell asleep exhausted. Hope will do that to you. Then I woke up. Another woman moved through that room like she belonged there. No shock. No panic. No shame. Marcus didn't jump up. Didn't explain. Didn't chase me. I walked out without yelling. Without crying. I thought leaving him was the end of it. It was. What broke me didn't happen in his apartment. It happened in the months after. When I realized how much of myself I had already buried. Just to stay close to someone who never planned to choose me. That's when things got dangerous. Because once he was gone, I had to face the damage. I didn't recognize myself anymore. I had lowered my standards so quietly that no one noticed. Including me. I had confused endurance with virtue. Waiting with obedience. Silence with strength. I stopped writing. Stopped dreaming. Stopped praying honestly. I went to church but avoided altar calls. I worshipped but kept my hands down. I smiled but felt hollow. One night I sat alone on my bedroom floor and whispered, "God, how did I get this far from who I was?" I expected silence. Disappointment. Rejection. Instead, I felt conviction, steady, firm, loving. Not "you failed." Not "you should have known better." But "you don't have to live like this anymore." Healing wasn't instant. Leaving didn't fix everything. But choosing myself again changed the direction of my life. I cut contact. I rebuilt boundaries. I learned that waiting isn't holy when it's rooted in fear. And slowly, painfully, I came back to myself. Here's the truth no one told me sooner. The worst damage wasn't what he did to me. It was what I allowed myself to become. Just to stay. If this story hurts to hear, it might be because it's familiar. If you're waiting to be chosen while disappearing in the process, this is your warning. Love does not require self-erasure. God does not ask you to beg for what should be freely given. And staying too long can cost you more than leaving ever will.